welcome to Pirate News. I'm Madelyn Woodson. Today I'll be bringing you your news from campus, the New Jersey and New York area, and news from around the country. Voting was an interesting experience this year, and some Seton Hall students took the opportunity to compete in the New Jersey Ballot Bowl, a voter registration competition. The competition is to see which university can register the most new voters, and Seton Hall came in first place with 541 students registered. Due to COVID-19, students had to get creative this year in getting new voters and ended up partnering with several organizations on campus, such as Dove, SGA, and CCRE. For more information, contact Lori Pine at lori.pine@shu.edu. Seton Hall has seen an increase of cases in the last few weeks as the time to return home quickly approaches. Seton Hall has begun offering students the opportunity to get tested before returning home for break by picking up a test from your building RD office. Seton Hall has been taking precautions to ensure the safety of its students, including having the second floor of freshman dorm building Aquinas quarantine after 2 unrelated cases were discovered on the floor. For more information, contact Health Intervention and Communication Team communications@shu.edu. Now we will head over to Michael Stamm with your sports update. Michael?
Thanks, Madelyn. What's up, Pirates? I'm Michael Stamm, bringing you the sports update. The NFL's Week 9 has come and gone, and the New York Jets remain winless, this time, though, in heartbreaking fashion. Tied at 27 against the New England Patriots with less than a minute left, quarterback Cam Newton led his offense into Jets territory, allowing kicker Nick Folk to hit a 51-yard field goal as time expired. Quarterback Joe Flacco, who was starting for the injured Sam Darnold, threw 3 touchdowns and for the first time this season gave the Jets a chance to win. The Jets will go into a bye this week and will hope to collect themselves as they try and pick up their first win of 2020. After a 7th-month delay because of the coronavirus, the Masters are finally here. Tiger Woods will attempt to reclaim his 2019 win at Augusta National, though he has struggled in tournaments earlier this year. Coverage of some of the best in golf will begin on Thursday, November 12th and continue into the weekend. The MLB season has wrapped up, which means it's time to hand out awards to some of the best players in the game. The National and American League Rookies of the Year were announced on Monday night, with the Seattle Mariners outfielder Kyle Lewis winning in the AL and Milwaukee Brewers reliever Devin Williams taking the trophy in the NL. The Cy Young and MVP awards will be announced later this week. That's all for the sports update. I'm Michael Stamm, and I'll send it back to Madelyn for the rest of the news.
Thanks, Michael. Rutgers University president has announced that due to COVID-19 pandemic, which continues to spike across the state, they will continue to be mostly remote come the spring semester. It was decided that the only classes that will be offered in person will be those that require a physical presence, such as lab research, studio courses, and clinical instruction. The president is confident that Rutgers will make it through these difficult times. One person was injured on Monday after their vehicle was struck on the tracks in Hackensack. It wasn't immediately apparent as to why the car was on the tracks, but no one other than the driver of the car was injured. Due to the crash, service on the line was suspended in both directions, causing early morning delays. The driver was conscious and alert while being brought to the hospital. Now we'll take it over to Molly Stoe with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Molly?
Thanks, Madelyn, and hello, Pirates. I'm Molly Stowe here with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. We're finally going to start feeling the fall weather later this week. As for today, the high is going to be 72 with a low of 62, but expect rain all day. Tomorrow is another rainy day with a high of 64 and a low of 44. Then on Friday the 13th, things dry up with a high of 59 and a low of 39. The temperature continues to drop on Saturday with a high of 53 and a low of 39. Then on Sunday, the rain returns with a high of 56 and a low of 51. That's all for your 5-day weather forecast. Once again, I'm Molly Stowe. Now back to Madelyn at the desk with more of the news that you need to know.
Thanks, Molly. On Monday, President Donald Trump announced on Twitter that he has fired Secretary of Defense Mark Esper after his Democratic opponent Joe Biden was the projected winner of the presidential election. Due to Esper and Trump's tense relationship, Esper has been preparing a letter of resignation for weeks in order to have a graceful exit. Christopher Miller, the current director of the National Counterterrorism Center, will become acting secretary. That's all for today's episode of Pirate News. Once again, I'm Madelyn Woodson. Thanks for watching, stay safe, wear a mask, and have a great day.